Picture this. You're sipping your morning coffee, barefoot on the grass, when suddenly, eye contact with your neighbor. Again, that split second of awkward silence where you both pretend you didn't just lock eyes through the fence. Sound familiar? Here's the thing most gardeners don't realize. Privacy isn't just about blocking views. It's about creating your own secret garden, a sanctuary where every moment feels like an escape. Today, I'm revealing 5 living walls that will transform your exposed backyard into a hidden paradise. And tree number 5? It explodes upwards so fast, you'll swear it's fueled by magic. This changes everything. Welcome to Ivy Circle Gardeners, where we turn ordinary yards into extraordinary sanctuaries. I'm about to walk you through 5 game-changing privacy trees that grow faster, live longer, and look more stunning than anything you've seen before. You'll discover their growth secrets, care shortcuts, and climate sweet spots. But first, tell me, what does your dream private oasis look like? Share it in the comments below. Before we unlock these secrets, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell, because we drop garden-transforming content every single week. Stay until the finale where I'll reveal the ultimate side-by-side showdown and my personal champion. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's start with the garden world's favorite privacy guardian, Arborvitae. You've seen them everywhere, those majestic emerald towers standing like silent sentries in suburban yards. There's a reason they're beloved. These evergreens refuse to drop their leaves, delivering 12 months of uninterrupted seclusion. Their slender, upward growth makes them absolute perfection for narrow spaces where other trees would suffocate. Here's why Arborvitae dominates the privacy game. Their living architecture. Forget harsh wooden barriers that devour sunlight and scream, "Keep out." Arborvitae whispers elegance while delivering ironclad privacy. It's softer, warmer, and frankly, breathtaking. Climate-wise, these beauties adapt like champions. From frozen northern winters to balmy southern summers, they flourish across countless zones. Just avoid scorching desert extremes. Give them well-drained soil, full to partial sun, and watch them become self-sufficient privacy machines. Now here's what makes Arborvitae truly irresistible. They're ridiculously low maintenance. Water consistently during their youth, then dial it back to moderate once established. Occasional trimming for shape? Sure. But honestly, they'll naturally sculpt themselves into that dense, towering screen you're craving. Bonus secret. Arborvitae aren't just privacy providers, they're wind warriors. If winter gusts turn your backyard into a wind tunnel, these trees create a protective shield that actually warms your outdoor space and blocks those icy blasts. Envision this. Instead of watching leaves scatter across your neighbor's property, you're standing before a living emerald fortress that's both functional and jaw-dropping. So here's my question. Would you choose a lifeless wooden fence or a breathing, growing green masterpiece of Arborvitae? Drop your vote in the comments. I'm genuinely curious what you think. Next, meet the rocket ship of privacy trees, Leland Cypress. If Arborvitae is the steady marathon runner, Leland Cypress is the Olympic sprinter. These evergreen giants are legendary for their explosive growth rate. We're not discussing sluggish inches here. Leland Cypress shoots upward 3 to 4 feet annually when conditions align perfectly. Translation? Within just a few seasons, you'll have a towering, impenetrable green fortress that completely reimagines your outdoor space. Let's decode their popularity. First, they're evergreen, delivering year-round privacy identical to Arborvitae. Second, they skyrocket to dizzying heights, sometimes hitting 50, 60, even 70 feet if left unchecked. Third, they grow ridiculously dense. When mature, these trees form barriers so solid, they're basically nature's blackout curtains for your backyard. But here's the critical intel. Because Leland Cypress grows at warp speed, strategic planning is mandatory. These trees demand elbow room. They spread wide, so cramming them against fences or clustering them too tightly creates a competition nightmare for sunlight and nutrients. Smart spacing? Give each tree 6 to 10 feet minimum. Care requirements? surprisingly minimal once they've settled in. Regular watering during year 1, then they become drought-tolerant survivors. Pruning isn't required, but trimming once or twice annually maintains that manicured, estate-like appearance. Here's an unexpected bonus. Leland Cypress actually boosts your property value. Homebuyers obsess over instant privacy. These trees make any backyard feel like a luxury resort. Imagine this. Instead of your neighbor's second-story window staring down at you, there's a lush green wall towering above your roofline. That's not just privacy, that's instant serenity. Tree number 3 throws a curveball. It's actually not a tree. It's clumping bamboo. Before panic sets in, I'm not suggesting the invasive nightmare that conquers entire yards. I'm talking about clumping varieties, the disciplined type that grows in controlled, gorgeous clusters while giving your backyard that exotic, resort-worthy atmosphere. Why does clumping bamboo crush the privacy game? Speed. Under optimal conditions, visible growth happens within a single season. Fast forward 2 years, and you've got a towering, leafy screen that resembles a professional Zen garden. But here's bamboo's secret weapon. It doesn't merely block views, it transforms experiences. When breezes flow through those graceful stalks, you hear that signature rustling whisper that instantly dissolves stress. Suddenly your backyard feels like a spa sanctuary. Bamboo thrives in warmer climates, though certain varieties handle cooler zones surprisingly well. It craves full sun, but tolerates partial shade. Provide well-drained soil and consistent watering, and it rewards you with explosive, lush growth. Care requirements? Shockingly simple. Unlike its invasive cousin, clumping bamboo stays exactly where you plant it. No worries about underground invasions into neighbor territory or fence line battles. Just give it space to naturally spread in a compact circle, and it handles the rest. The bonus? Bamboo isn't just functional privacy, it's a design revolution. Want your backyard to stop traffic? Clumping bamboo delivers that modern, exotic aesthetic that traditional hedges can't touch. Pair it with stone pathways, water features, or minimalist furniture for that ultimate resort vibe. Picture yourself arriving home after a brutal day. Instead of chaos and distractions, you're embraced by towering, elegant bamboo swaying rhythmically in the breeze. That's not simply privacy, that's pure tranquility. Number 4 brings timeless elegance with serious function, the holly tree. Most people associate holly with December holidays, those glossy leaves and crimson berries adorning mantles. But here's the insider secret. Evergreen holly varieties create phenomenal privacy screens. Their dense foliage grows thick and towering, forming an impenetrable barrier that's practically impossible to see through. Why does holly dominate? Simple. It's evergreen, meaning 12-month coverage. Even midwinter when other trees stand naked and exposed, holly remains full and vibrantly green. Plus those iconic red berries. They're not just festive decoration, they're wildlife magnets, inviting songbirds and adding life to your backyard ecosystem. Climate-wise, holly adapts beautifully. It flourishes across diverse zones, tolerates various soil types, and handles full sun or partial shade with equal grace. Once established, holly becomes gloriously low maintenance. A little strategic pruning for shape, and you're finished. But here's the show-stopping bonus. Holly isn't just functional, it's decorative genius. Imagine your backyard framed by deep emerald leaves punctuated with ruby red berry clusters in winter. It's like nature personally decorated your sanctuary for the holidays. You're gaining privacy while simultaneously adding seasonal drama, inviting songbirds, and skyrocketing curb appeal. That's the definition of winning. Now I'm curious, who else loves planting trees that multitask as festive decor? If that's your style, drop a tree emoji in the comments below. Time for tree number 5, and honestly, this is the absolute speed demon of privacy trees, the hybrid poplar. If you're impatient and refuse to wait years for results, this tree is your answer. Hybrid poplars rank among the fastest growing trees on planet Earth. We're discussing up to 8 feet of annual growth under ideal conditions. Translation? Within just 2 seasons, you can have a massive emerald wall towering over your entire backyard. Why does it deliver such incredible privacy? First, the sheer vertical dominance. These trees rocket to 40 or 50 feet in mere years. Second, those broad leaves create dense, layered coverage. You're not just getting a tall screen, you're getting shade, shelter, and total seclusion. Hybrid poplars adapt to diverse climates and soil types. They worship full sun and perform best where roots can spread freely. But here's the honest truth. These trees don't live as long as others we've covered. Typical lifespan, 20 to 30 years. They're not your forever tree. But if you need instant privacy yesterday, nothing beats them. Here's another unexpected perk. They slash energy bills. Because they grow so monumentally tall and broad, strategic placement near your home provides natural shade and cooling during scorching summer months. Picture this. You step outside just 2 years after planting, and instead of an exposed, vulnerable space, you've got a lush green fortress towering above your house. That's the raw power of hybrid poplar. We've covered all 5 trees, so let's compare them side by side and help you choose your perfect match. Want the classic, reliable champion? Choose Arborvitae. It's narrow, evergreen, and fits virtually anywhere. Need lightning-fast results with towering height? Leland Cypress is calling your name. Just ensure you provide adequate growing space. Craving unique, exotic flair? Nothing touches clumping bamboo. It's bold, stunning, and delivers that spa-like atmosphere. Want privacy with seasonal pizzazz? Holly tree wins every time. Year-round green plus festive red berries. Absolute perfection. Finally, want instant gratification? Hybrid poplar grows so explosively fast, it feels like planting an entire forest overnight. Here's an insider secret. You don't need to choose just one. The most stunning privacy screens combine different types strategically. For example, plant Arborvitae as your foundation wall, then layer holly in front for that color explosion. Or combine bamboo with a few hybrid poplars for both exotic style and dramatic height. Quick planting wisdom before we continue. Spacing is absolutely crucial. Give your trees breathing room so they thrive without competing. Timing matters enormously. Fall or early spring is ideal for planting when cooler weather lets roots establish before summer's brutal heat arrives. Don't overlook companion plants. Shrubs or climbing vines fill gaps beautifully and make your privacy wall look naturally organic. So let me ask, if you could design your ultimate privacy wall, would you choose one tree for clean, uniform elegance, or would you mix varieties for something layered and creative? Tell me in the comments. I can't wait to discover your ideas. Let's recap the 5 champion trees for instant backyard privacy. Arborvitae, the reliable narrow evergreen that adapts anywhere. Leland Cypress, the fast-growing titan for towering, lush green walls. Clumping bamboo, exotic, stylish, and perfect for that tropical atmosphere. Holly tree, evergreen privacy combined with festive berries and wildlife magnetism. And hybrid poplar, the speed demon delivering privacy at record-breaking pace. Each brings unique strengths, and your perfect choice depends entirely on your climate, aesthetic vision, and urgency for results. Now, I promised you my personal favorite. Here it is. If I could plant only one tree for instant backyard privacy, I'd choose Arborvitae. It's reliable, evergreen year-round, and simply works in countless different spaces. But that's my preference. Now I want to hear from you. Which tree would you plant first? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one, and I genuinely can't wait to see your choice. Before you leave, smash that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss our weekly gardening wisdom and backyard transformation ideas. If this video helped you, please hit that like button. It genuinely helps Ivy Circle gardeners grow and reach more passionate gardeners like you.